David. You can see my amazing green screen technology, which I actually do use. It's exactly how it's done. I'm going to tell you about my experience today under quarantine here in the Philippines. I had to go and get a pass at the security guard. I had to give him my ID. And he gave me a pass. I had to fill out some paperwork. You got to do this every time you leave the building. And I got on my motorcycle, took the back road because I don't want to go through the checkpoint. So I just go through the back road, which is really dangerous. Got a great story about going on that road because there's no lights on the road and there's no lights on my motorcycle. So you can put two and two together on that. So I took the back road and I went to the grocery store. I swear there's more security guards than there are people. There's like 20 security guards. They wear yellow vests and they got big double barrel shotguns. So I went and parked and I was like, okay, this is just a normal day. And I went to the grocery store. It's a little bit of a walk because it's a huge shopping mall. And only the grocery store is open. We're not allowed to go anywhere else except for the hospital. And you have to get a pass to go to the hospital. So I go in the grocery store. The first thing they do is they ask me to stand in a box. And I was like, what the hell is this? So standing in this box, I said, okay, I stood in the box. And then I had to have my, they had a metal detecting wand. Yeah, you see, I am really in the Philippines because I got galling. So, went through another sign of the Philippines, Coca-Cola Light, which they don't sell anywhere else. Oh, actually, they sold it in Colombia, maybe Peru. Never saw it in the U.S. So I stood in the box, and then they did the metal detector. And then they do the thing where they check your temperature. And normally they tell us what our temperature is. This guy, he didn't. The security guards are always very friendly. And then they squirted my hand, and I, went like this. And I had to have my mask. I always, luckily I remembered to bring it. I remembered it every time. If you don't have a face mask, they're not going to let you in. So I went in. Usually I get something to eat right away because it's the morning and I haven't eaten yet. But I skipped it. The woman knows me. She serves bacon wrapped cheese hot dogs or chicken hot dogs or something like that. I usually just get one and then buy some food, go home and cook. So I went through as usual. The employees are just hanging around doing nothing, just chit-chatting. And I went straight. Oh, I bought some carrots, went and got some chicken, which is, if you hear a ticking noise, that's the toaster oven. I know you want to see it, but that's the toaster oven. I cook it in a little toaster oven. And I got my chicken. The guy put it in. They have to do it for you. You can't do it yourself. And he gave me 0.32 kilos. Really cheap. It's like $1.60. I went and got some cheese, which is right here. California cheese, of course. Cheese here tastes horrible. The American cheese, no, cheese in the United States is so good. In Colombia, it was horrible. Over here, it's horrible. So I went and bought my Galing, which is a popular soft drink. Picked up a Coke Light. Got some bottles of water. I'll show you the brand. It's Nature Spring. This cost 30 cents. It's actually less than 30 cents. Maybe more like 27 cents. And I went to get food. They don't have my favorite corned beef. I like the one that has the cheese in it. They don't sell it here. It's sold everywhere, but they don't sell it here. So I bought, it's all the way over there. I bought some Vienna sausage. I know you're going to say, no, you didn't. Yeah, I did. This stuff actually, I think Libby's has a barbecue Vienna sausage and it tastes amazing. So I bought some Vienna sausage. I actually decided to take a risk and got the other flavors also. Chicken broth is going to be really exciting. I know from past experience from 1999 that it tastes like bologna, but the barbecue was really good. So then I went and bought some mayonnaise. Not going to eat chicken without mayonnaise. Chicken fingers. It's not breaded. It's got like cheese on it or something. And I went and bought some chips because I'm a chip guy. I like the chips. Can you tell? So I buy the small bags. The bags are so small, you're like, not even a child would eat it. And they're like 20 cents each. Some of them are literally 10 cents each. You get the little bag of chips. And I do limit how much I eat. So I did that, went to go pay. The previous person didn't move their cart. They just kind of left it there. So I had to carefully touch it. Oh, yeah. Just so you know, I already had the coronavirus. I had it like second week of February. As soon as they announced someone in the Philippines had it, a couple days later I had it. It was very mild. The food tasted bad. I thought it was bad, so I just threw all my food away. But it was because you lose your sense of taste when you have the coronavirus. And I didn't have a fever. I had the respiratory infection. Barely noticed it. Could feel it was really warm over here. Maybe I had a fever and I should have tested. I think what I did was I tested with my thermometer. I literally do have one. Not a liar, because I get sick easily. So I travel with this, and I think it gave me some crazy reading, and I said, nah, I couldn't possibly have. Oh, it said like 100, and I was expecting it to be in Celsius, and 100 would be a fever, wouldn't it? I didn't take fever medicine, and you can't get respiratory medicine because the virus would become immune to it, so they don't give it to people without a prescription. You don't get viruses for your brain. So I purchased my goods and I watched them put all the heaviest items in one bag. They're not that bright. Did I tell you the story where I had to pay a guy 4,900 pesos? Now he knows who he is, because who do I pay 4,900, Mr. Landlord? So I had to pay him 4,900 pesos. I saw him pull out a calculator. I gave him 5,000, and I saw him type 5,000 minus 4,900, and then he gave me 100 back. And there was a time when I bought a bottle of water. This was one of his employees. It was 18 pesos, and she pulled out a calculator. She typed in 18 times 1. Yeah, welcome to the Philippines. So I think they only go up to grade 10. They don't go up to grade 12. So I paid with the credit card. I pay in US dollars when you travel if they offer you the choice, so you don't have to pay the exchange fee on your credit card. So this actually doesn't taste so bad when it's cold. I think it's Pepsi Max. It doesn't say it on the bottle. It says Galing sa Puso No. Mo. Got a friend named Mo. Lives here in Cebu. Okay, so Mo is short for Mohammed. He's a really cool guy. I'm glad I met him. I like the foreigners that I've met here. So he's from California. What was I saying? So I paid for my food. It was very heavy. I'm an old man. I complained. It's 100 degrees outside. So as soon as you go outside, it's like you get hit by the 100-degree heat. And the 2 bags, I actually stuffed them into my motorcycle. I got like a little trunk. Oh, that was more than I bargained for. That was more than just carbonation. Got a little bit of an extra taste. Yeah, got a little refund on the Pepsi. So I jammed the food into the box, forgot to put my mask in. I'm very lazy, which is why I use auto aim. You all know that. So I'm a very lazy person. So, I didn't open the trunk to put the mask in. Oh, did I put? Yeah, I think I did. I just tied it to the rear view mirror. Of course, we know the one use for the rear view mirror is to tie your mask to it. Got on the highway. I happen to live right next to the checkpoint, the police checkpoint. So I don't have to go through it. I'm just like, see you later, buddies. As soon as I get to the checkpoint, just hang a right. And guess what? The checkpoint, it's 100 degrees outside. They have like a little canopy. It was sponsored by Pepsi. It had a big Pepsi logo over it. So I went in, and when you go in, there's like 10, there's more like 5 security guards. I don't know why they got so many. It's amazing how many security staff you see in countries like Colombia, in Colombia, every block you go down, you see a security guard all night long. And you kind of see it here too. So they check your temperature. They do the thing on the forehead. I don't know why he had to get so close. They show you what the temperature was, which was normal. And then I had to ride in, and I had to return the pass. I could have saved it and made the video, but you know what? I'm not going to go make a second trip to go return the stupid pass. So you could have seen what the pass looked like. It's got like a code number, and it says Cebu City and all that stuff. I thought it was just going to be the local community, because like the region within the city, but it isn't. It's the whole city, they told me. And I, of course, took the stairs. No, I took the elevator. Took the elevator up the one flight, even though there's the earthquake risk. There was an earthquake. Thank God I have no hot water, because it ends up when there's an earthquake, you get low water pressure. They never fixed it. So the device turns off the hot water when there's low water pressure, and it goes up and down and up and down. It started the day after the earthquake. It was, oh yeah, the water was spraying all day long all over my bathroom because the hose leaked after the earthquake. It was a problem with the pressure. So now I don't have the handheld hose anymore, because my landlord's never going to pay the $5 for the new hose, and I'm certainly not going to do it. Yeah, I'm poor. Thank you. Don't let Okay. So I make enough money to get by. I'm fine. I play a lot of video games, don't I? So I went up and I gave him the pass back. He gave me my ID, and a bunch of strangers said hello to me. There were people that worked there, because they always say, "Oh, hello, sir," all that crap. And went back down to the motorcycle, parked it. There's a thing that goes up like this. Yeah, I'm Italian, right? Can you guess? There's a thing that goes up like this that you put so that nobody parks in your spot. I put it up on my spot, because otherwise I'm never going to remember what my spot is. I mean, the buildings, all the spots are empty. People don't own cars. They own motorcycles. So all these empty spots, I have to put it up so I remember what spot is mine. All the rest of them are down. And, I counted 150 apartments in my building, 6 passes. All 150 apartments have to share the 6 passes. And they have an extra 3, as my mother would say, bravo la porch. Bravo la porch. In Spanish, it's bravo el porco. So, which means congratulations to the pig. You're welcome. Pig is very popular in both Colombia and the Philippines, I might add. Hey, my chicken's done. That means it's been about 15 minutes. OBS, put a effing counter somewhere, please. Same thing with Sony with your effing cameras. Put little counter. Or do they have? No, I don't think they have one, because that's one of the things. I got to count the seconds. At least in World of Tanks, they got a little counter you can count. Unless you're playing Frontline and you get the 2-minute extension, and you're like, what? So what was I saying? It's 150 apartments, and they've got 6 passes, 3 extras for pregnant women and for seniors. They get special passes, apparently. So I gave him the pass back, and I took the elevator down, parked the motorcycle, took the elevator back up, efficient, and went into my apartment. And there was a guy in the elevator, not allowed to stand. You got to stand in the corner of the elevator when someone else is in the elevator. And I wanted to read the sign, but I didn't want to delay the guy, so I just read it real quick. Delayed the guy for like 5 seconds. He didn't say anything. I would have told him, F off. And then I actually did that on the way out, because I wanted to know about the passes. The people at the office told me I had to go to the guard to get the pass. And you know what? Thank God I asked when they said the guard. There's like so many guards over here. Oh, the guard at the lobby. Why would I go to the lobby? What do you think I would go to the lobby for? When the motorcycle is in the garage, I would go to the garage. I didn't even know there was a lobby until like 2 days ago. For some reason, someone had to take me to the garage. Oh, to throw out the trash or something. The guy saw me carrying the trash. He said, I'll show you the shortcut. Yeah, it happens that there's an elevator right next to the garbage also. Life. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. You go to the garage, you end up in the same place. would have been nice if he had offered to carry it for me. I'm an old man. So that's my story. That's what's going on over here. You can't get McDonald's after 2:45 p.m. Learn that. And can't get it delivered. You can't go out after 5 p.m. Everything is closed. And I got no headlight on the motorcycle anyway. I can't go to the mechanic. I learned something about riding in the dark. When you go over the hill, it's 0G. So you don't notice it when it's not dark. But I went over. I was like, whoa. It was a little 0G going over the crest of the hill. Okay, so USA is number one, of course. All of those of you who think that USA is not, guess what it is. Been living outside the country for 10 years. USA is number one. That's why I wear the shirt. Okay, if you have any questions or comments, please post below. Don't forget to tell me how I'm wrong. And post in the forums about what a crappy player I am.